Real car hacking for cars everyone can buy and high-end luxury cars. Now, yes, there's been auto hacking on the internet that's been around. It's all mass-produced. This has nothing to do with that because if you're my clients and everything, you've known I've gotten you car financing, blah, 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 all the car stuff for a long period of time. And I even mentioned it, how I bought cars and stuff back in college and everything, which was a long way around to do things. It was sort of a hack. I mean, I had got a mechanic and we had all the new Porsches and stuff. They were like a year old, 911s, 928s, 944s. And because I bartended, I made $1,000, $2,000 a week at times. Average was about $1,100 going through college. So we'd buy the parts, everything, fix the cars, and I'd get all the cars, sell them, and make money. Now, that's not a hack. That's old school. That's old news. Back then, being out of high school and having all the cars, and then I had the new stuff as well. And, you know, it was kind of hard going through college because the college professors were kind of mad because I wore slacks, dressed nice, and had nice cars and had money while going to school. So that's not a hack, but I'm just saying I've been in the car thing and I know the industry. So what I'm saying now is what I have perfected this model. No dealership has, no dealer even knows about it, but it is compared to the other auto hacking thing that they advertise massively across the internet, this blows it off the map. Because you're talking about cars from $25,000 to $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. Never been wrecked, never nothing, perfect everything. Picking them up at $500, $700 cheap, and you can sell them within a couple days or a day or whatever. It's super hot. This is a perfect little business. If you're in commercial real estate and you want some cash flow to come in every day or two, every 2 or 3 days, and make a business that can make anywhere from, like, if you're not really pushing it and you just want to do it a little bit, like $10,000 on the, like, barely doing anything a month, to, like, you could push it all the way up to, like, you know, 50, 60, 70, 80,000 a month, easy. I would say, yeah, you can push it up to 80,000, maybe 100,000. You can probably push it to 200,000 to make this little system work, about $1 million. This little hack, this money would be good for getting your own cars, and I'd do the financing. Well, I would tell you how to get other cars financed and all the other stuff. But if you want to get your own cars as well, this model, I'm telling you, boy, if they ever knew this, mass market it, it would blow all the other models off the internet, because this is so slick and so smooth. I don't say slick in a bad or negative way. It's all legal. It's all great. But the way it's set up in the model is, boy, I'm going to let in a few people for references to give me their opinion and everything, and try it out for a week and tell people about the results, and you'll see exactly what I'm saying. So this is never going to be mass marketed. I'm not going to sell it to everybody. I mean, been doing this on the side, behind the scenes, and for a while, and it's an easy, quick, safe, solid 500,000 to $1 million a year, doing nothing, always in the background, boom, 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 boom. But I'm bringing it out because, well, people need money, they want cash, and environment's changing. I mean, commercial real estate is big and huge, and people want to get a little stepping stone on getting some cash while you want to get into the bigger stuff. This is a great cash model business that allows you to, it would top out at like $1 million a year. Maybe if you don't really push it, like 500,000, but it'll give you quick cash. It's easy, it's simple, and allows you to get into something else. Everything I do is going to have like 4 times return of money or more, or I'm not doing it because that's a waste of money. You can get into other things and buying businesses, commercial real estate, and all these other things. Like all you people know is that I set up things where you're getting cash out up front, you're getting quick turn times and quick results. When you start doing these things and you start setting your business model up and all your avenues of income, getting that type of money return, you're exponentially growing your business and you're really creating wealth. Any other way, like 20% return or 10% return or passive investing. Sounds good and everything when people want to look at the Warren Buffett and all these other things and that idea of getting rich. That's not getting rich. That's playing the consumer model. The people that are getting rich is the people you're giving the money to do the aggressive investing. I only teach people how to invest in things they're in total control of. I'm bringing out another model program that we've been working on. Me and a partner, somebody that I'll introduce everybody to and everything on dental practices, and I'm going to go over all that stuff, the whole turnkey thing, and it's fantastic. I mean, it's wow. I mean, it's all laid out. Got a whole team, the software, a whole nine. I'll go in that whole nother detail, and it's already been publicly traded for 2 years, so it's beautiful. But the return on investment and everything is set up. It's very unique. Nobody has this stuff because I don't copy off anybody, and everything I do is just stuff that is created here and not mass market copycat general information for dummies by dummies, or a book, Dummies for Dummies, written by dummies, and anybody can hand out literature or click the link and we send you a free booklet of general information, useless information that doesn't make money, doesn't create wealth. This thing makes great money. You can turn $500 into a couple $1,000 in a matter of hours, or if you're slow, a couple days, and scale up really quick. It's a beautiful product, cash flow. It's fast, it's quick, it's easy. Like I said, I'm going to bring in a couple key people just for references, and then probably raise the price a bit, and then just keep it amongst people that I have in commercial real estate and things like that. Now, why I'm saying all this stuff, you know, $5,000 to $30,000 cars are up is around $400 to $700 per car if you're aggressive and you're into making a lot of money. Now, I'm saying all this stuff, and I've had the same phone number, same everything, and I'm using this to give to clients as a stepping stone to get into other things. And I'm here. I always answer the phone. I may screen it to see if you're spam. If you're a real client, then we talk. If you're a new client and I send you a text, if you're spamming, you just say you're a real new client, blah, blah, blah. I'll send you general information about whatever program you talk about. You have questions, and we get on the phone and talk. I never disappear. I never hide, and I'm very attentive to my clients, and I put all my priority in the clients. So I have the same clients for decades, and when I'm telling you this about this program, I'm not going anywhere. So I'm not making up stuff, because this is very real, very solid, and it's a very big win-win for everybody. So that's why I'm saying all this, and it's legal. There's no gray area. The profit's huge, and nobody has this. It's really the way it turned out. If you're in the program, you're just going to be like, wow, it blows my mind. Why hasn't anybody done this? Why is nobody doing it? And you're going to be like, boy, I get it. You're really going to get it. So I just throw that program out there. I'm finishing up one of the last training videos in the next day or two. So I'm going to get a list of people that are interested, and then keep it down to a small handful. And then when it goes fully on, after I got some reviews, I'm going to still keep it low, because we're doing this in certain cities and things. But we don't want the whole market. I mean, we're doing it. It's really well. It's been working well. So I will let other people do it in other cities where nobody else is doing it. So there's so much money on the table, especially when you see what's being left on the table. You're going to have a heart attack. Anyways, it's just one program I got coming out. I have several tweaks to different ones and things. Everything is falling into place even more and more and more all the time. So anyhow, I just thought I'd put that out there. I look forward to talking to anybody. If anybody has any questions about getting into credit repair, getting credit repair done, personal funding, or getting corporate money, 1 to 3 million round one for qualified people, or if you just want to go on the slum route and you want to do business credit cards, I can get business credit cards. Normally business credit cards only match what size credit card you have on your corporation and all that kind of stuff. And it will kind of prevent you from getting the big term loans and credit lines. But if that's not your path to get 1 to 3 million and you just want credit cards and stuff to get by, yes, I can do that. Or you want to just let me work with you. It takes a little bit longer, and most people don't want to wait the longer period of time, like 9 months, maybe a year, to set everything up. But you're going to get a lot of funding during that year for personal funding. You know, depends on the file, the setup. It's going to grow exponentially, anywhere from like a very weak file, like 50, 60,000, all the way up to 400,000 per round. Then 1 to 3 million, then $1 million increments, and then on up to, by the end of that year, $10 million increments. Nobody can do that. Nobody has any proof of funding. Everybody runs around copying off everybody else, and all they do is the same cookie cutter clone stuff of watered down, daisy chained, dummy down to dummy, down to dummy, down to dummy, selling it to the general consumer. That has fallen for all that from these young kids or young kid-minded stuff, or commercial real estate is just general information, copycat crap off the internet that doesn't get anybody success or anything like that. This stuff is hands-on, one-on-one training, and unique. It's nobody's got it out there, and I'm 100% involved, committed, and dedicated to making everybody that is in all these things, if you have an aggressive mentality and you're smart and want to make things work versus just the idea, into the big success. So, if you'd like to give me a call, I would love to have that smart-minded person, not a liberal that's ready to listen to lies, drink Kool-Aid, and not understand that capitalism does work if you put your mind to it and do all that stuff, and you can do whatever you want with the money and help the world. But liberals in general don't want to work. They're lazy, they like to default, and they like to come up with a billion excuses and blame everything on everything else when they don't really put any effort into it. All these things require some effort. They're not just get rich overnight, but the cars is pretty fast forward, good, great cash flow, and quick, and the turn time's like a week if you're slow. Maybe cars move. It could be like 2-3 days normally. But at worst case, 7 days, and I'm saying it's money back guaranteed for a fact. If you get in this and you can't make any money and do all the steps, it's impossible. But I mean, I'll provide you the program, you look it over, and you got like, first 20 minutes, whatever, you look at it, you say, okay, and you go through it and go, holy shit, it works. If you don't think it works, then I'll send you every penny back. But that's never going to happen, because you're going to know it works. Like everything I'm talking about works. As long as you are a good attentive listener, apply yourself, and then it's going to work. So, on the commercial real estate program, I'm constantly tweaking it, and I have clients closing deals and stuff, and it's really going great. It's fantastic. I'm going to do a whole nother video of the status of what's going on with the whole commercial real estate and why it's going off the chart even more than it has previously. So, if you're that smart-minded person, non-liberal, I'm a private company, I can say that. We don't want liberals or liberal-tarded, brain-dead people, and they're probably too lazy to call anyways, but I want smart-minded, aggressive people that want not the idea of making money and wealth, but the actual information, the key knowledge, the strategies, and the angles, and the help one-on-one. Maybe someone has lost it before and wants to get it back, and needs that little extra information or knowledge and help and guidance in the right way and how to make the money and what really works and what doesn't. That type of person, not a whole bunch of them, but those key type of people, that's who I want to work with. So, I'm not selling this to the whole internet, because I don't make money off mass market of crap. I only make money off of when my clients make money. I get a commitment fee because I know I'm not going to waste my time in some idiot that's not going to do their part. But if I have a person that does their part, after I get the credit done, and I get them a personal funding, I get them a commercial real estate, and all these other things, then I know I can keep making money, and they can keep making money. Everybody lives happily ever after. So that's what I'm looking for. My number is 312-473-4163, or you can text me at 312-218-8737. Okay, thanks a lot.
Power. Realize your power. Finding out myself. Finding out myself. Power. Realize your power. Finding out myself. Finding out myself.
Go where you wanna go. Do what you're gonna do. Do what you wanna do. Go where you wanna go. Get on with it. Come on, get on with it. Come on, get on with it. Come on, get on with it. It's what I say. What I say. Listen what I say. Listen what I say. Listen what I say. What I say. Get on with it. Come on, get on with it. I go left, you go right. Live it up. Dance all night. I go left, you go right. Live it up. Dance all night. I go left, you go right. Live it up. Dance all night. I go left, you go right. Baby, you're gonna be mine. Baby, you looking so fine. Baby, you gonna be mine. Baby, you looking so fine. Baby, you're gonna be mine. Baby, you looking so fine. Baby, you gonna be mine. Baby, you looking so fine. I go left, you go right. Live it up. Dance all night. I go left, you go right. Live it up. Dance all night. I go left, you go right. Live it up. Dance all night. I go left, you go right. Live it up. Dance all night. Get on top now. Get on top. Get on top. Get on top, yeah.
Power. Realize your power. Finding out myself. Finding out myself.
I go left, you go right. Live it up. Dance all night. I go left, you go right. Dance all night. I go left, you go right. Live it up. Dance all night. I go left, you go right. Live it up. Dance all night. I go left, you go right. Live it up. Dance all night. I go left, you go right. Live it up. Dance all night. I go left, you go right. Live it up. Dance all night. I go left, you go right. Live it up. Dance all night.
Power. Realize your power. Finding out myself.